So first of all, good evening everyone, welcome to this channel, and today we are going to see that how can we write the source code for the generic class. Before this class we have to see that how to pass the standard parameter for our generic function and etc, so on about that. But after that we are going to see that how can we write the source code for the generic class, because before that we have to see that how can we write the source code for the generic function etc, so on. But in this class we are going to see that how can we write the source code for the generic class. Okay, so let's create the quickly, because okay, so let's say for the, as you know that for the creating the generic function we have the one syntax. So also here we have the one syntax to create the generic class. Okay, so let's write that. So let's use that is a template, using the template. Okay, and then tag and then tag, and then we are going to use the class, and then we are going to use the placeholder, you can say that is a generic data types, you can say that is a free one. Okay, and then we have to the close, and then we are going to see that what we are going to see that class, and then class, and then class name, that is a C1. Okay, and then class is here. Okay, and then we have to the class is here. Okay, and then inside this class what we are going to do, normally in this class we are just writing one. I'm just say you that in this class what we are going to do, I am just create one block. Okay, for the that is a generic data type is here, and then we am just x is a variable name. Okay, so x is what, as you know that default all these things will be private by default in the C++ in the class. Okay, so after that I am just giving the public access specifier, and then in this public access specifier I am just creating one constructor. As you know that if you have the one private data, and at that time we are going to the assigning the value, then we will go to the two method, that is a one is a functions, or you can say there is a method will be there, and second one you can use the constructor for the assigning the value there. Okay, so we are going to the assigning the value through the constructor. So I am just writing the for the source code for the constructor creating. So C1 is a class name, so let's I'm just writing C1 and then class name. Okay, and then you have to use the P1, that is a generic data type, and then we have to the variable name, that is a x1. Okay, and then I am just what we are going to do, x equal to x1. Okay, so x1 is going to the assigning to the x, means x1 copy is going to the assigning for the x. Okay, so I hope that you have to understand about it. And after that what we are going to see that I am just writing the one, I am just creating one method. Okay, so void show is a method to show the value of the x. So I am just writing the source code for that. Okay, so here we have to going to the cout, and the x value of the x is here. Okay, and is here, and then I'm just writing the source code. Okay, I'm just writing this one. I'm just handle, that is I'm just showing that x variable. So and after that what we are going to do, we have a create the first of all class objects. So how can we create the object? So class name is a C1. Okay, and then obj, and then what we are going to do, before that if we are going to the passing the integer, then we should have to the int, and then we are going to the create the object, and then inside this object we can pass the value, and then at that time we will get the value. Okay, sorry for that. After that we are going to the calling that function method. So method calling is here, and then we are going to the see that what is happening here. So at the time 1 or 2 is going to the printing. Okay, so again and again data will be called. Okay, so again I am just going to the writing the C1, and then integer, and then no integer, I am just writing the string, and then I am just obj2, and then I am just hi I am in an AI. Okay, and at that time what will be happen, we are going to the C. So at that time we will, I'm just again going to the calling obj2 dot show method, and then we are going to the see that what will be happen, obj dot show, obj2 dot show, and then we are going to see what will be happen. So let's see here. So you can say that we have the second output is the here, that is the value of x is here. Hi, I am an AI. So this one is a generic type of the class, that one is dealing with the generic types of the data types. Here we have the generic type of the data types, and here we have the do all these things here. Okay, so I hope that you have to understand everything about the generic class. So let's, if you have any question related to this source code, you can ask me there with the with the help of the comment box. Okay, so let's meet you again and again. Let's bye.